Welcome to Stories from the River, a show in which we go behind the scenes at Broad River Retail.
My favorite session that I attended today was getting to know Jamar and Holly and how they're doing it, because they're doing some big things.
I liked the way that the experts were talking. Everyone's human. It's not like everyone's perfect. It may look on numbers that they're the greatest and best thing, which they are, but everyone makes mistakes. Everyone learns from the mistakes. Everyone can always learn from someone.
And I am striving to have that same outcome.
So the favorite session I just had today dealt with just with Tempur-Pedic, with the with the new mattresses that have kind of come out, and just the basic overview. Just a nice some things that I didn't realize that's like, oh, this is something new.
They had so much information to give. It wasn't just VIP, but it was sleep. It was everything.
I always love hearing about Tempur and everything that they are doing, or like I really want to learn more about the Active Breeze. I would love that to come in my store, because I've even talked about it to customers and tried to sell it, but it's hard to sell it without them being able to see it, but I'm still working on that.
I think it's important because to kind of have a refresher. If you don't do trainings or meetings, you stay stagnant, and if you're doing something wrong, you may continue down that path, where events like this can help you bring back on the right path.
Attending our sleep is important because it's a good exchange of ideas. There's some things that I didn't catch, and there's always something new that comes through these.
Because we have an opportunity to change people's lives, we ask every guest about sleep.
It takes you out of your everyday element. Sometimes when you're in that sales position every single day, when you take a break and just do a day of learning something new, you take a break and you come back to your store new and refreshed. You just get to meet new people. This company's huge, and all of them have different aspects. All of them have everyday different lives. Just meeting someone new, learning their takes and everything, it's a great opportunity.
I think the fact that you can kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and like I said, don't stay stagnant, and the fact that you can kind of catch up with people, see what they've been doing, and if they're doing something positive with their numbers, maybe you can learn from them.
The educational events help me connect with other memory makers, because it may have been somebody that I've kind of heard of, where I've kind of haven't met before, and I just want to kind of trade some ideas, just kind of see how things work.
Holly White, for instance, just with how many apps she has, I feel I was very good at financing. And when it comes to people like that, I have a lot I can learn from them, and I'd like to get more information from them.
When we were talking to Holly White and Jamar, they're telling you about VIP and all their ways of doing things, and then you hear little pieces where you've done that, and it makes you feel good about yourself that you are doing what you need to do to make it to what they are doing.
We're up there talking, and they're telling us it's okay to make mistakes. You're not going to get every single person back to the mattress gallery. You're not going to get every single person to VIP. You don't have to be perfect every single time. You just got to remind yourself of that.
What makes me feel that I'm on the right track here is that some of the ideas that I've kind of implemented, I've been kind of sharing with some people as well, and as likewise, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that for future opportunities.
Yes, I would, just because, like I said, it brings people together mostly, but you also have the educational side of it. So I think it's a really good thing for the company, because if you stay with your own people in your own store, yes, you're around them all the time and they're great, but reaching out to other people and learning new stuff at the same time, I think it's a great benefit.
I love coming to Sleep Summit. Every time we go, I'm excited.
I would love to attend more events like this in the future. Because it gives us an opportunity to reinforce the behaviors. Yes, we're doing it in the showroom, but when we're amongst our peers and we've got people like Jamar that is doing outstanding, it gives you so much more to strive for, and to know that it's attainable. What I would like to see in the future is more team building.
Future summits, these are already so in-depth with all the different mattress brands and everything. I do need to learn more about the Ashley Sleeps, like the Ashley Sleep Systems.
I think they covered the most important ones, doing the connects with all the people, and the sleep one. I think this is going to be the most important.
Oh my gosh, my biggest insider takeaway, they both were phenomenal. They were invigorated. They made me excited.
Connecting with Jamar and Holly, definitely some ways where they've been able to connect with guests versus some ways that I've been trying to connect with guests, and definitely a different way to them for them to to get comfortable with the guest.
Their energy and their commitment to their goal, commitment to the process, and not taking no for an answer. They had an answer for seemingly everything. So I wish that Jamar or Holly would come to work in Pineville, just so that we can see and have an opportunity to model that behavior, to see it in action. I wish they could go to every store.
The fact that you just need to keep going, don't just give up after asking one time. You need to phrase it different ways, listen to the guests, and the fact that they can take what they learn from the guest and maybe mold the sale and the finance or whatever is to the guest to make it more personable.
The experts just have so much knowledge. They are so knowledgeable. They can show you how to be focused the way you need to be and to goal set. One of the main things about experts is they have goals and they are ready to achieve their goals. And I need to learn that. That's what I would love to learn from the experts.
When I get back to Salisbury, I'm just gonna kind of let some of my employees know basically how informative this has been.
When I return to the store right away, I plan on greeting my first guest. And when they ask me about the price, would you like the regular price or would you like the VIP price? I love it.
I'm gonna sell more sleep. I was #1 last month in my store for sleep, so I'm just gonna keep going because I believe in it. Sell what you believe in.
I'm going to take all the information I got and try to implement it into what I do every day. I think the fact that asking, hey, what if I could help you get more sleep at night? How would you like that?
What I'm going to take back to share with my guests today are some of the new and innovative features that Tempur-Pedic has.
Well, the nugget that I will take away from today is the versatile kiosk. Putting it in the guest's hands and say, hey, it only takes a couple of minutes. So using that kiosk, because that gives them back their power and makes them more comfortable. And yeah, that would be my biggest takeaway.
I'm gonna take back more of that VIP knowledge that Jamar and Holly was giving. They were they're so knowledgeable. It's great to watch them just react to everybody's questions. It's really nice to see, like, answers to what you've been so worried about trying to do.
To furnish life's best memories for our guests, just kind of taking back what I learned today, the importance of a great night's sleep.
I mean, we have guests come in all the time to say, hey, I want to get all this stuff. I just can't afford it at the moment. But I think the fact that we offer the great finance options and the 3X and everything like that, we can present options for the guests so they can afford everything at once instead of having to wait for each project.
Every customer deserves the very best. They all deserve beautiful furniture. And even if they give me one reason, I'm gonna try to find a different way to make it happen for them because everyone deserves the best treatment and your best efforts.
What gets me excited for November is just the opportunity basically to just to connect with a lot of my guests and to make life's best memories happen.
I'm hoping to hit my $1 million moment, and I want to be expert by the end of this semester as well.
What excites me the most about the holiday season is just the excitement around the holidays, family. That's what I'm all about, is family and furnishing life's best memories. I have an opportunity to change people's lives.
I get excited for the fast pace. When you live in the country like we do, it's a little slower pace, but during those big months, it is constant. Just people flowing in there, and I love meeting a bunch of different people. I love helping more than one, and I love to just keep busy.
Get the eyes on the prize and get back to getting back to that $1 million.
My goal is 1.2, yes.
My goals for the months ahead is to obtain expert status.
I just hit my 250,000, and I had a slow workup just because I had all the C4 training and stuff. But once we hit Moneyball month, I'm gonna hit the ground running.
I always remind people this company has been #1 for a reason. I've worked for multiple Ashley licensees and corporate, and there's a reason this company is the best at what they do and got voted the best.
I've been with Broad River since 2011, exceptional company, and it's great to see it, watch it grow.
I am grateful for Broad River. They gave me a great job, great opportunities, and I just love the company I work with.
the fact that they give back to their employees and make sure they have a stable work-life balance. For corporate, I was working 70, 80 hours a week as a manager on salary. And the fact you don't do that to the managers here and don't burn everyone out, it's just a really good deal. And all the bonuses you give and all the tiers of bonuses you can get, just all the opportunities. And if you're not doing well at a store, maybe they could transfer you to another store that's nearby so you can continue to grow. And it's just, like I said, so many opportunities with the company.
Thanks for listening to Stories from the River. To check out more episodes, visit storiesfromtheriver.com. Join us again next week, and remember to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast.